Hi there. In this video I'm going to show you how I put together a triple easel card. Now first of all, the collection that I'm going to be decorating with is called Highland Christmas, and this is a digital download collection from the Crafty Witches. And as you can see, you have a variety of toppers, insert and pattern papers, as well as some cute little Highland cow papers there. So to do this card, you're going to need two 7x7 cards, two 6x6 cards, and two 5x5 cards. Now, so that's one set there. On the second set, I've literally just gone and cut these in half. So that is just a single side of the card. Now, with the first set, I'm just going to fold them both, fold all three. So you just need to open them up and then just fold this side into the centre. And then just burnish that down. Of course that makes the little lip for the easel card. So just do the same with a 6x6. And then the 5x5. And then, like I said, these are the single pieces. So each of the single pieces will go and fit on the corresponding card. Okay. Now you can either put these on straight away, or you can decorate them and then put them on. So I'm actually just going to pop them on first. So I'm just going to add glue to this flap here. Sorry about the scraping of the glue gun there, but when it hits the card it does make a bit of a scraping noise. So just make sure you've got that lined up correctly, and then press that down. Oops. Okay, so put that there to dry, and then the next one. Okay, so make sure that they're all lined up. Now, sometimes people make these where they give you quite a lot of lip there for that, well, that to hang, and then they put them like that, but you have quite a lot of overhanging here. So how I do this is I just match them up to the edge of the largest card. So mine sit on there like that, so then when you fold them down they still fit into the main card's envelope. In this case it's a 7x7. Now before I put them all together, I'm going to decorate them first. So with the 7x7 one, I've already got my mats and layers done just to save time in the video. So my black matte layers are 16.5 centimetres square, and my pattern paper here from the collection is 16 centimetres square. So the plain black one I'm just going to put on the bottom here. You can add paper to it too if you like, it's just preference, but I mean you only see just the sides there, just a small amount. Now just move that around slightly until you're happy with the borders. Okay, and then the next piece here is just going to go on the top there. Okay, so that's one done, and exactly the same for the 6x6 one too. So here are my pieces. So the black cards measure, I think they're 14 centimetres. Just bear with me, I've lost my ruler. Yeah, I've cut these at 14 centimetres square. Depending on the actual 6x6 card, because sometimes I fill it and I cut it at 14 and a half. So yeah, so both of these are 14 centimetres square, making the pattern paper 13.5 centimetres square. Okay. And then the pattern one on top. Okay, now for the 5x5, this time I've actually popped a paper onto my black mat there. So the black mats on the 5x5 are 12 centimetres square, and then, so the papers are 11.5 centimetres square. Now the reason I've patterned this one is of course because you're going to see it, because this is the main part of the card. Okay, now I'm just going to pop them all together. So now I just need to add glue to the bottom of the second card, and like I said, that's just going to attach right there, so this is a straight line. So just make sure you're happy with the position and then press that down. Okay, and then the next card. And then, as you see, they will fit just together on the back there. Let me just turn that sideways. And there you go. Each card will hold the one behind it up. So, like I said, I've got some of the toppers here. So I've got my square topper here. That is going to be my main one there on the front. I'm just going to use some foam pads to attach that. And as you can see, I popped a black layer underneath my topper. And here's one of the sentiments, again with a black matte layer just behind. And I'm just going to place that on there, but make sure it's in my card line there. Okay, and then I have a stopper, and that's to hold up the front piece there. Now this the black card here measures 3 centimeters by 11 centimeters, so the pattern paper there measures 2.5 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. Now I'm going to use foam pads to attach that to the base. So that now holds up the card there. And then I've got an area here that I've made where a message can be written. So the black matte layer on this card measures 9 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So the white card will measure 8.5 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters. And that I'm just going to pop on there. Now these ones, I'm actually going to attach these just to the second card there, so, and then the end card will just be like a backdrop on there. Just going to add some foam pads to these. Now these need to be put on when it's all folded down, because you don't want it to go too high up, because then this won't fold down properly and you'll get bent little horns on there. I just need to move my foam pad down slightly. Actually, I'm just going to put that one on that side. So like I said, you just need to make sure that that falls down. Yep. And then my little boot one on the other side. again, just not really pressing that down yet until I know that I've got them in the right position. That one's getting a little bit caught, so I'm just going to move that down a bit more. There you go. So, and you don't have a proper view of it there because my camera's overhead, but basically, you hold that one down. That's what your card is going to look like. So I'll add a picture of the finished product, of the finished card, just at the end of the video, so you can have a look at it. So I'm just trying to hold it so I can turn it over. So yeah, so it gives you a good view of how the layers go in the card, and then, like I said, they all then fall nicely flat down and still fit in to the 7x7 envelope. If you want, you can put something, of course, on there, because that's what they're going to see when they first pull it out of the envelope. But other than that, there's my triple easel card. So if you'd like to give it a go, I look forward to seeing anything you make with this. Come along to the Crafty Witches or Creative Friends on Facebook, and share your cards. So for now, that's my card, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.